Nobody.
Okay, Jacob, before you do your introduction, I just saw on the Commanders Eagles game there was a call of pass interference on the Commanders.
Oh,
What the
that's
fuck,
one way to start
bro?
the show. Hey, sports fans! Welcome to the 7th edition of Happy Hour here on the VWU Sports Podcast channel. I'm, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You can call me Jake the Snake, JB. Doesn't matter what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my co-host and barkeeps, first and foremost, our financial backer himself, Mr. C. Carter. And I'm being joined also by our other barkeep, and he's being joined also by our executive producer, the East Hoboken Connection themselves, Mr. Brandon C. and Jose Blanco.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I think I split my tooth inside my mouth.
That's just
yes. Ew. And we're also being joined by our bouncer and deathmatch cowboy himself, Mr. Zach George.
You're.
And we're also being
giving me my presents again. Please.
And we're also being joined by our regulars first and foremost. Our who's
Got him.
Back, but
Got him.
is back as well, Mr. Cody Hagen. Welcome back, Mr. Hagen.
asshole.
Oh God, liquid death.
Also, touchdown Eagles.
Yeah, we're also being joined by our savage man himself, Mr. Jamal Bedlam. We're gonna keep.
Give me that fucking microphone. Give me that fucking microphone right now.
God damn it!
Hold on, before Jamal starts, Brandon, you're not gonna like this. Barkley just scored again.
Am I surprised?
Good. I'm glad that just happened. So give me that fucking microphone.
It's yours. Take it.
I'm gonna need everyone to do me a favor. If you are mad about this potentially being Chiefs and Eagles again, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I need you to check if your pussy is hurting right now.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
Hey, I don't want to hear shit because, in all honesty, this is the Super Bowl we fucking deserve. If you want to change things, how about you play good football, you lazy fucks? Do your goddamn job so you don't get a repeat. How about that? When is it hard for people to play decent football so that the teams that everyone complains about doesn't make it again? How difficult is that? How difficult is it?
I'm gonna go mute so I can finish watching this Saturday night's main event highlight. I'll be right back.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Feel sorry for everyone else? No, I don't. The Eagles got here because they played good football. Wow. What a novel concept. I wish the rest of these fucking teams would figure it out. Wake up, motherfuckers. If you're going to complain, don't watch the fucking game. If you're not going to complain, watch the fucking game. I like it.
Hey, I'll come in here, kid.
Goddamn, I've never seen so much more pussy hurt ass motherfuckers in my entire life. Yes, it's probably going to be Chiefs and Eagles again. Congratulations. It just shows how bad the rest of these fucking teams are, except for Washington. I'll let them have a pass.
Yeah, I agree.
I trust Buffalo, and two, goddamn, Sean still got it. That's what you
I don't trust Buffalo. I don't trust Buffalo at all because look at the odds they are dealing with. They've never beat Kansas City in the playoffs, and they've never beaten an NFC East team in the Super Bowl. Their odds are about as low as the odds of most people on this podcast actually sniffing pussy.
Get fucked, by the way, Jamal.
But it's truth. It's a truth.
I am not in the mood for the complaining that I've been seeing recently. If people want to see a different Super Bowl team in the playoffs, get the fucking job done. This is not this fucking difficult. We've seen this shit before. Do it.
Are we just gonna sit here and let him talk shit to us all night, or are we gonna do something about it?
If you got the
Zach-
balls to stand up to
You
him,
get to
go
play pass
for it.
on everything.
Zach,
Honestly.
You
if
realize
Zach,
you
if
realize
value
that
your
joke. You realize that pussy joke was also me taking a shot at myself. So I affected everyone on this call.
Nobody's exempt.
that one was rated E for everyone.
Well, we welcome in Hit Kid.
I think Hit Kid's mic is acted up.
Your mic is off, Hit Kid.
Yeah, your mic's
There
okay.
you go.
Hello, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't Hitkid today. No. This is Dr. Hitkid, your resident NFL psychiatrist. I am here to ask for Giants fans to let out all their stress, all their emotions, all their rage.
Hey, I told you about this earlier. I'm not affected. I'm just waiting for other bandwagoners to start crying.
This is great. This is a great way to start the show.
Let me just make this clear. I want to know what they think of Joe Schoen, what they think of John Mara, what they think of Brian Daboll, what they think of paying Daniel Jones $40 million. I mean, hell, even Swerve Strickland came out and be like, "These motherfuckers paid Daniel Jones." I mean, damn. Like, I just want to hear it off them. Like, they need psychological help. We don't need to torture them. We need to actually take care of them right now.
Do you want? Hold on, time out. Do you want us to have some baby powder so we can pour it all on their boo boo and just
give them plasters and all that. Make sure they're all right. Make sure they're not scraping their knees and all that. With how much crying they're doing.
This man didn't even say Band-Aid. He said plaster. What the? I'm the only one in this goddamn stream that understood what he meant when he said that.
The fact that these Giants fans have to watch Saquon Barkley running the Eagles into the Super Bowl. It's
in his first year with the Eagles, he's already got himself a shot at the NFC
Yeah,
title.
Jacob, that's nothing. Wait until he leads them to win the Super Bowl.
I'll let Brandon know if they win the Super Bowl, he's getting trolled immensely. But Josh already knows who I've been. Josh knows who I've been trolling worse than him, to be fair.
Oh, if Saquon Barkley wins the Super Bowl, we need to have a conversation about how paying running backs is a good fucking idea. Oh wow,
seriously,
that's what happens.
You'll get no argument from me.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you pay a running back to do his fucking job. Oh wow, Saquon Barkley is taking a shit on the Commanders. Who would have fucking guessed? Oh wait, this is what happens when you pay him his goddamn fucking money.
When you pay him his money and tell him go for it.
And Daniel Jones is sitting on the fucking bench while he's watching Saquon Barkley crip walk to the Super Bowl. Giants organization, Giants management, you are the biggest clown show of the fucking season outside of the fucking Jaguars.
I repeat.
Nah.
Joe Schoen should be fired.
Out of a cannon.
Tonight's the night. I ain't got patience for no complaining.
Joe Schoen should be fired tonight. The Giants general manager should be fired tonight. On the spot. If they were a serious franchise, Joe Schoen, and I was shocked they came out and announced that they were keeping him. He should have been fired then. He especially should be fired tonight. Especially off the hard knocks. The hard knocks! Which makes the Giants one of the most meme-worthy teams in the NFL.
By the way, 48-23. Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. We all know this already, so go ahead and get the death note out for Washington.
Yeah. I was about to say, clock's about to strike midnight.
Now we just need the Eagles to do a job and possibly beat KC if KC go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm picking KC, by the way. I'm letting everyone know I'm picking KC tonight.
I was about to say, we'll come back to the roast of Brandon a little bit later on in the show.
Nah, I'm just waiting for the other bandwagoners to start throwing.
Looks like there is a Commanders player down.
We'll come back to that later. We do have a couple of
Ah.
things to discuss.
I might have to start
It's
crying
about.
about Saquon.
I know there's about. I'm watching on Hulu. Cody's watching it live, so he's probably.
Serious question, and I actually do want to ask this as a serious question.
Go ahead.
Word does, and I mean this truthfully all the time, not paying Saquon Barkley and paying Daniel Jones ranking all-time dumb GM moments.
That's
Number two.
It's top five. It's
top
It's definitely top
top
five.
five for sure.
Where would you rank it?
I can't say it's two. I can't say it's
I
two
say
because
number
there's two
3
worse.
at least.
Go on, what's
It's
the two
there-
worst?
Deshaun Watson
Yep.
and then Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah.
of those are bad.
He's right.
Both of those
Yeah,
are bad.
fair enough. Those two.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
especially when Denver practically traded the farm to get Russell Wilson, and then
And
cut
some-
him 2
and-
years later.
And then somehow it's even worse because the Seahawks didn't make the playoffs, but the Steelers did with Russell Wilson. Ain't that a
Mhm.
middle finger?
Yeah.
Hey, I blame our O line, and that's why Ryan Grubb is fired.
Mm.
Yep. And
Yep.
this is almost a big bag fumble as y'all not running the ball in the Super Bowl when you should have hit, kid.
Well, speaking of that, congratulations to Pete Carroll. He's going to Las Vegas.
I hope Pete Carroll can wake this Raiders team the fuck up because they need it.
And
I-
okay,
I will say one thing.
Let him talk.
I will say one thing immediately. Best of luck to Pete Carroll. All love.
Hey, look, he did the right thing, unlike Liam Cohen. Oh, we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that because I think Carter will have something to say. But on Pete Carroll to the Raiders, best of luck to him. Wish him all the best. I wonder with the Raiders QB situation, will Pete Carroll want to work with a young QB, or is he going to make a trade for a veteran? Do not be surprised if you hear talks of Pete Carroll trading for Geno Smith.
Also, the irony of Tom Brady being a GM for the Raiders and grabbing Pete Carroll. He's got two teams that he's bent over
yeah,
the table and made
interception!
Oh,
Wait,
update.
Tom Brady is GM for the Raiders?
No, I wouldn't go as far as saying GM, but he is one. He is like minority owner.
I
Damn.
don't claim Mark Davis because that motherfucker don't know what the fuck he's doing. At least Brady.
Why do you
plays
think we
football.
call him the autumn fart for autumn fart? Because that dude has nothing in that cavity that he calls a brain.
Who threw the INT?
Daniels.
Oh,
Game
so
over.
This game is over. We just going to ignore this game from this point on. Anywho,
That thing is.
Anywho,
that game is
to
too much
the
over.
point I was getting at, Tom Brady bringing in Pete Carroll while he's working for the Raiders. Two teams that he's fucked in the ass with no Vaseline. That's crazy.
Do you know what I think? I like what Carter said. I think there needs to be the need to bring the young QB in. I'm thinking the Raiders should take away the Sander.
No.
No, I highly doubt Sanders is gonna go to Las Vegas.
Well, if you look
There's
at what-
3 teams that want Sanders: the Titans, the Giants.
Okay, hold on. Before you go off, Cole,
Pop the clutch. Hold on a minute.
let me discuss this, okay? Because I have something to say on
John
this.
Spinks is the GM.
He's the GM of the Raiders.
Okay, here's what I think is going to happen. I think Cleveland, you're looking at their quarterback situation, especially with the Watson injury. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're in a QB market. We all know the Giants are in a QB market. I'm still thinking listen, do I think the Titans need to move off Will Levis? Yes. But do I think the Titans may not move off Will Levis to get the Kings Hall? Yes, if they get a serious offer from, let's say, Las Vegas.
Well, Titans have no GM. I think the report came this weekend that their GM got fired.
They do have another GM. They do have another GM.
Yeah, they do have another GM, but I'm on about. I would not be. If there's any team out of those top 3 teams who's trading, down, I think the Titans are the most likely. In case they decide to give Levis one more season, I wouldn't.
Oh my God, it's happened again.
What? Barkley touchdown number 4.
Yeah.
No, it was short.
Okay.
It was short.
The game's over. The game's
Game's
over. You might as
over,
well
yeah.
not even say anything.
Yeah, but I think if there's any of those top 3 teams who are trading down, I think it's the Titans. But that's just me.
Also,
Okay.
considering how many QBs are about to be available in the free agency market, do not be surprised if one of them gets grabbed and the top 3 teams decide to move downward.
I'm saying this, and listen, I'm not a big fan of this. Do not be surprised. I've seen the teasers and all that. Don't be surprised if Pete Carroll tries to, trade for Smith, because Seattle may want to move Smith because of his cap hit this year, because we're over the cap.
Mhm.
Okay. I know everyone's been talking about the DK trade. I actually think they'll re-sign DK and trade Gino. I really do think that's happening.
Who's
No,
number 1 in the cap hell ranking?
That's the Saints. That's not even a question.
Oh God!
Yeah,
That's not even a question. Jacob knows that.
I got a question for the doctor, though.
Hold on. Let me finish my point. I would not be surprised if Seattle try and grab Justin Fields in this free agency.
Oh,
I think
if he don't stay as a Steeler.
That's if he doesn't stay as a Steeler, I would not be surprised. No, it depends if Steelers don't offer Russell the thing. Could we have a reunion of Russ and Pete in Vegas?
Well,
That's an option.
hold on, Hickey. I have another question.
All right, well, Zach first and then you, Carter.
Okay, go ahead, Zach.
Now, stats and all that aside, I'm asking Hit Kid a purely opinion question.
Go on.
If you lot do decide to open up the checkbook and get Geno Smith back on board, do you think Geno is worth the dosh? Let's be honest.
Honestly, if it was up to me, if Gino wants to hold out, I'd release him or I'd try and trade him off, or pretty much I would. But my opinion is this: I think Seattle will either cut or trade Geno Smith this season and try and bring in a QB cheaper for free agency. Not we may suffer in the division for it. Because I think Seattle, we need to get younger at QB. It's why I actually, if he doesn't stay in Pittsburgh, I would cut or trade Geno immediately to get Justin Fields.
Yeah, that's be my next question.
Because I think Fields has always been given a rod. No, he definitely has to work on his passing game. Let me be clear on that. But I think, considering Seattle's all-line problems, I think more money needs to go into Seattle's all-line than it does quarterback. And Fields is much more a mobile quarterback who can deal with those all-line problems than Geno. Because of his space.
Yeah.
Even him going to Seattle isn't a guarantee due to I know Arthur Smith does not like Russ at all. So I think
Russ ends up back in back up with Pete. I think that's a real possibility.
So you're thinking hold on.
I hate to cut you off, but there's some breaking news.
What?
The Seahawks are hiring Saints offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak.
Thanks, Jacob. I actually really like that hire.
Well,
I do like that hire.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
I love that hire.
Oh, when the Saints go marching
and I'll tell you exactly why I like that hire. I'll tell you why I really love that hire as well.
Yeah.
A very experienced person in the NFL to join. McDaniel. And by the way, the Saints' offense was good till they got all those injuries. Thanks, Jacob. We love that.
That's a coup, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say because the Saints don't even have a head coach. So, giant alarm bells need to be ringing here. What the heck is over there?
Mickey Loomis!
Good to Jacob for his rage. I love this news.
No.
Mickey Loomis! Why are you still our general manager?
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell. Grab a cocktail.
There's more hell. The Eagles scored another team.
Are we really surprised at this
We're
point?
not surprised at this point. Anyway,
we know the game is over.
Anyway, Jacob, go Go ahead and come on court.
Thank you. Loomis, you are without a doubt the worst goddamn general manager in Saints history. And I have seen some worse dudes in office in my time as a Saints fan. And I'm 30 fucking years old. And I'm over 30 fucking years old. Okay? You are the worst goddamn GM in this franchise's history. You are
Damn,
you are
you're actually
burning
slightly older than I thought.
more money than Donald fucking Trump.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey. Look. All I'm gonna say is, it pays to play rough for the Super Bowl. The Saints would know a thing or two about that.
By the way, that is a brilliant hire for the Seahawks. He's only 37 and he has tons of NFL experience to go to a rookie head coach.
Like I was saying, that's a coup.
And this is a man who's worked with a similar receiver combo, in New Orleans, with Michael Thomas being the main receiver, Chris Olave. And then, of course, running back wise, if there's one thing this guy does is he gets his all lines ready for the running back. I'm buzzing with this.
Now, let me ask, hold on.
And a question.
Yeah.
Because this is in regards to other people who got moved and got other coaching positions. Has the Lions Super Bowl window run out quickly?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It hurts, but
I wouldn't
unfortunately
go
that
that
window
far
got shut.
saying they can run out quickly. Because I believe one head coach has gone off to be the head coach of the Jets.
No,
Eric Glenn. Their OC
Was that
and
the Bears?
their OC and their DC is gone.
Aaron Glenn, smart move by the Jets will hopefully bring a bit of stability. If I'm the Lions, I'm sick as shit over Ben Johnson going to Chicago. That scares the life out of me.
Why do you think I said I think their Super Bowl window is running out?
I agree. I think that is a sickener.
You had 2 years. You had the Niners game, which you lost, and you had this season, which you lost to the fucking Commanders.
Someone just said Brandon put a shirt on.
That's Lobo. That's Lobo.
Lobo.
No. Sorry, Lobo can't talk a shit. He should be here for his roasting as well. Before we roast Brandon, the Giants fan, remind me, how long has it been since the Cowboys have been in an NFC Championship game?
Wait, hold on. Wait, stop. First of all, speaking of the Giants, they hired a new head coach, Brian Schottenheimer.
No, that's the Cowboys.
That's the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
That's a botch. That's a botch right there.
Jerry hired a puppet. That's all we need to say.
Also,
the Cowboys
Lobo
Cowboys
because he's at a restaurant and he can barely hear us.
And now the Cowboys are rumored to hire Cliff Kingsbury, and I'm like,
no, Jamal, you want to know how can it get worse? How can it get worse for the Cowboys? Oh, they hired Matt Eberflus.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that is the guy who I was mentioning.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I will repeat my earlier point. The Cowboys are not winning shit with Jerry Jones as their owner.
Gurok is
You
there.
will never see anything.
Hey, Gurok.
And to that, I say I don't feel bad for Cowboys fans.
Me neither.
Get Jerry Jones out of here.
That's why I'm digging at Lobo. I'm like, bitch, you can't talk about Brian.
Hold on, gentlemen.
Hold up.
Wait. Let me just bring this up about what's going on with the Cowboys because, as you guys brought up, I mean, just another puppet for Jerry Jones. That song used to come out during the '60s. Pull my string and I'll say anything. I'm your puppet.
Classic.
Yeah, I just want
even Michael Irvin hates this move.
Mm-hmm.
Hardened Cowboys players hate this move. No one has faith in this team.
Did you all see it?
Lobo. He's taking this thing with stride. He's like, come back to me with new material.
No, can I say something? The fucking NFL, the fantasy analyst, Michael Florio, even, who's a diehard Cowboys fan, he did a 2-minute rant video of y'all saw it where he said, "This isn't Michael Florio, the NFL, fantasy analyst. This is Michael Florio, the disgruntled Cowboys fan." If you haven't seen that, it's
Lobo
worth a
just
watch.
said, "Come back to me with new material."
We
I
just
mean,
said it.
Now,
to be
now,
fair, to be fair, your
now,
own fan base is doing that enough for everyone. To be fair,
now, boys, I, I don't feel bad for most Cowboys fans. I feel bad for one Cowboys fan in particular, and that's my poor mother, who's been a Cowboys fan since Roger Staubach was their fucking quarterback.
Well, here's the thing, and nothing. I brought this up numerous times. I think we all did. Nothing's going to change in Dallas until Jerry Jones is gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
that's clear.
I
Yeah,
put the Roger Staubach comment in there to head the bandwagon allegations off at the pass. Don't even try that shit.
No,
You know,
That's a Cowboys
Fair
fan.
enough.
I have no sympathy.
Jerry
Yeah.
Jones will forever be their biggest problem, and
Oh,
until he
by the
leaves,
way, by the way, what do we think Steelers fans are thinking knowing Kenny Pickett's going to a Super Bowl?
Okay.
Yikes.
But knowing him, he's pissed.
Tree, Chesley Adonis,
You mean
the
Chisholm?
the
Yeah,
the
the
Steelers
digital one.
twins. Well, I can go on and on, but hey, I mean, nothing more can be said. Now, there's a change in Jacksonville, because Jacksonville
that's
has been
awful,
struggling
man.
to get head coaches until they fired the general manager, and then right after they fired the general manager, Tampa Bay's former offensive coordinator came on down to Jacksonville. Well, up to Jacksonville, and now he's their head coach.
the biggest hoeing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Of a head coach.
Wait, yeah, so much so that even Benchwarmer Brand did a video on it saying that the offensive coordinator called Jacksonville their side chick becoming their maid chick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Liam
Ain't
He
that a
agreed.
bitch?
He agreed to an extension just to leave y'all in the dark. I'm sorry, that's a whole ass move.
Yeah,
It is. No sense.
Hold on. Let me just point this out. Please give me the floor. Let me
Go
just
ahead.
point this out. Yeah, this is totally 100% a bitch ass move. I mean, because you had an agreement to stay on as the offensive coordinator. Now, you work great with Baker Mayfield, and you done a great job. But now, I mean, first you go say no to Jacksonville until Jacksonville fires their general manager. Now that they fired their general manager, you came on down because the price is right, and you came on over and you become their head coach.
Is this a breach of contract situation or no?
Well, I think the thing of it is that
Technically, no.
no, because I think he told them
Technically,
that,
no, because of the Rooney Rule.
Because of the what?
the Rooney
The
Rule.
Rooney Rule. They have.
They have to interview a minority head coach. They have to interview a minority person to be the head coach. Of course, some of these teams don't even acknowledge the Rooney Rule. They just pay it no attention. Just do it anyway.
No, or they just exploit it, and they by saying we already got our guy, but we gotta do the interview because the NFL NFL has a gun to our face.
Yes, I say basically the Rooney Rule has no teeth.
Nope.
I think there's more firings. Texans fired Bobby Schwartz as their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he's
Good
out
luck
of a job.
Good luck finding an OC right now.
Yeah, he's out of a job. By the way, we've been saying the game is over. Game's over.
Yeah,
Eagles-
55,
I'll
23.
be on TikTok to get the video from Evan about what happened to his
But
boy.
let me just say this.
New York Giants fans, how do you feel knowing Saquon Barkley is going for a Super Bowl ring?
I'm about to say, Jacob, go ahead and be on the lookout for that Uber.
Let me
now-
just say
Already on
this.
Hold on.
I can't say though, kid. Just wait for the other bandwagoners to say.
Yeah, wait for the bandwagoners because that's when the fun really begins.
Now, I just want to point this out that congratulations to the Eagles. They made a wise investment picking up the Giants' mistake and basically took full advantage of it. They just said, "Okay, Saquon, we're gonna let you run the ball. Be like Hulk Hogan, be like Hulkamania, run wild."
Steph, don't get booed.
I mean, and that's what basically he did, especially doing those 2 games against the Giants. He just basically just had his way with that Giants defense and just made it like complete jokes. As if they're not jokes already,
Now,
but
if I
that's
can
beside
say
the
this,
point.
Commanders,
Hold on,
Washington.
Cody, hold on. Let me just point this out. Congratulations to the Eagles. Wish them the best of luck. Whomever they're gonna play in the Super Bowl, although chances are it's gonna be Kansas City because even I want to see Buffalo, but I don't trust Buffalo. But it's
We
gonna
gotta
be
give
really
our.
interesting.
Who's
What is it,
whistling?
Cody?
Washington
not me.
Commanders. You gave it your all this season. You proved everybody wrong that. Not even now. Now that you're gone from Dan Snyder, who's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You rebuilded your team, and you
hold on,
made
hold
it
on,
this
Cody.
far.
Cody?
It's funny you brought up Dan Schneider because
Yeah,
I was
because
just about to
he's
say
not
Schneider
that.
actually
I was
hated
just
what
about to say
happened to the
that.
Commanders.
Yeah, he's not too happy that that the
Okay,
Commanders have
good.
been
You're
successful.
a worse owner. Go
Yeah,
fuck
he says
yourself.
that he says that he said, and I quote, "I hate this. I regret everything about this." It's like, no fucking shit.
Bitch, don't nobody feel bad for you. You got six.
No one
You
feels
got
bad.
six.
Bye bye. Bye
You got
bye.
$6 billion.
no.
Hold the fuck
you
on.
ran
Hold the
into
fuck
the
on. Hold the
ground.
fuck on.
Get him off the floor.
$6 billion. Why does anybody have to feel bad for you? Ooh, they made it to the playoffs without you. Tough titty, bitch. You shouldn't have made the team ass. No one feel bad for you. Eat a dick. Much like Jerry Jones. No one feels bad for either one of you. Tough titty.
I'm with him.
Let me just
Oh
point this
no,
out.
the
Hold on,
team you
gentlemen.
ran into the ground is actually doing much better now that you're gone.
Also-
I feel
also-
so bad for you.
Also, the irony of we've saying something about the Rooney Rule, considering how dirty the Patriots just did their black head coach,
Yep.
is
Let me
nuts.
let me just
Yep.
say something. Hold on. Let me just say something real quick about Dan Snyder. Aw, Dan, you're a little bit disappointed that the team is doing better now that you're gone. Oh, boo hoo hoo. Let me play you a song on the world's smallest violin.
For once,
Like
this
a
was
fairy
perfectly
ass.
timed. This is perfectly timed for once.
See, the commanders, even though they've lost this game, deserve to be really proud of their
Yeah.
performance this offseason.
Oh, absolutely.
They beat the Buccaneers into the ground. They destroyed the Lions. Completely
Mhm.
embarrassed them. So much so that they might not even be the same anymore.
Let me just say this.
And the thing is, I don't think anyone was expecting Washington to be anywhere near a playoff contention.
I think, hands down, Jaden Daniels deserved the offensive rookie of the year.
Oh, he's
He wasn't going to not get it. Who else is going to get it over him? Bo Nix.
Let me. I just want to point this out. That this team, the Commanders, take this as a learning lesson because
most
I think
definitely.
they're gonna be better.
Definitely.
On down the road.
Almost definitely. If Jay Daniels learns from this and keeps improving, best believe he's gonna do better than what CJ Stroud did in his sophomore year, and he ain't gonna have no sophomore slump. He's gonna have a sophomore leap.
Hold on. I got a question for Eddie. Hold on, time out. I got a question for Eddie. Eddie, you want us to put this guy as the thumbnail for this podcast? This guy.
Hey, look. I ain't gonna hear nothing from Cowboys fans for a minute because you are not in the best position right now.
But I do agree with Lobo. But I do agree with Lobo on one thing. We do need a video commercial.
Why am I the one? What the fuck?
Why would you want to? You know what? There's a joke I could say about that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm being
Actually,
nice.
I actually have a relatively good song for to suggest for that. I'll DM Carter and see if he would agree with it.
All right.
No, like if we did a commercial, it would be chaos, anarchy, and me being memed.
Well,
Let's be honest.
We'll worry about that on down
Am
the
I
road.
wrong now? Am I wrong? Seriously.
You're the one that you do it
Uh,
to yourself every time. You just make it easier for us to do it.
Now we wait for this next game between the Chiefs and the Bills.
It's on now,
I-
but they're doing the opening ceremonies.
Opening
okay, cool.
ceremonies.
Well, yeah.
I- I-
Meanwhile,
I expect
while
Kansas
that's
City to
happening,
win.
ladies and gentlemen, kickoff is just about to go off over at the
Now,
Arrowhead
are we
Invitational.
forgetting something? Oh, should we do the lineup? Should we do the lineup of the menu? Like, should we start with college basketball?
You
Don't fuck it up.
you realize
That's
we're
about
in
it.
happy hour, right?
Yo, took a shit on me for going off
No,
script.
okay. Hold on. To be fair, Cody's all right. We should have been done with college basketball, but with all crazy, but due to the fact that Jamal wanted to go ripping off on everybody who was complaining.
Oh no, I was going to interrupt no matter what. I didn't care.
That's
Yeah.
understandable, and it's only
Here's
fair.
the-
It's
here's-
only fair.
here's
It's
different-
only fair. We get.
Here's
we try to
also
get-
the
we get-
difference.
It's
There's
fair.
not many people who could rip into me that have the nerve to do so without me being a complete dickhead.
Yeah, that is true.
To be fair, I'm
That
not
is
even.
true.
To be fair, there's no reason to rip at Jamal. Today is full scale rip at the Cowboys because it's embarrassing to see an NFC and rip at the fucking Giants.
Because they're the biggest losers. Because you have to watch both of your ops make it to the NFC Championship game. You have to watch Saquon Barkley make a Super Bowl. Like, irrationally, you don't really have anything nice to celebrate. Because if they win, good luck dealing with them.
Here's the problem now. Here's the problem now. A lot of people don't want to see the Chiefs free beat. I should make this clear. Most of America doesn't want to see the Chiefs free beat. Other than
No
Dallas.
one. No
other than-
one outside
no,
of Kansas City.
No. No one outside of Kansas City, Dallas, and New York. On the Giants side. What's
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
While
That's
we,
actually
while
fair.
we wait for the KC game to kick off, it's only fair since Cody wanted to get back with the go back to the menu. Let's do this right. Let's actually head on to the let's head to college basketball because we need to get back. Let's get to actually to the courts because we do need to talk about what's been going on over the weekend.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jacob, because yesterday was the day of upsets.
Oh yeah, most
yeah.
definitely. We need to talk about
And
all
go
these
ahead.
upsets. That's
Hold
been
on,
going
Hardwood and on the ice.
Yes, let me go ahead and break this down for you guys. First of all, Missouri number 22 upsetted number 16 Ole Miss. 83-75 was the final for that game. Also, yesterday, as I bring this up, Vanderbilt defeated number 9 Kentucky 74-69, and I'm gonna wait for someone to make that joke. But
Yeah. Hold on, I got it.
Sit down, Zach.
now,
Hey,
I'm already sitting. I'm in a wheelchair. You shit.
let me go ahead and get through. Let me go ahead and get through.
Really
And
shut the fuck up.
now, let me also bring this up because not only did Vanderbilt beat Kentucky, but
by the way,
hold on, Cody. Hold on, Zach. But once again, the fans stormed the court in Vanderbilt.
Hey up, bastards.
Yeah, so they're gonna expect another fine. I guess this fine's gonna be what? 500,000. Consider the last one was 250,000. So this might be a little bit more. And also Texas defeated Texas A&M 70-69. And I got another one. Minnesota defeated number 15 Oregon 77-69. But I'll tell you what, that 69 is getting a whole lot of workout yesterday.
nice.
Most definitely a lot of nice.
Yeah, so I guess you could say it was a nice afternoon for some teams.
by
That
by the
did
way,
not help at all.
by the
Now,
way,
now,
whoever told me to sit down, look at this thing that I'm pushing out. It's called
okay,
a vest. I'm tied into this chair. I
okay,
can't go nowhere.
okay. Sorry, we told you to sit down, Zach. We get it. Also, Xavier upset at number 19, UConn, 76-72.
Sharing the scores, it's never.
And Kansas State upset at number 23, West Virginia, 73-60. So when the rankings come out tomorrow, there's gonna be a whole lot of changes.
Most definitely, most definitely, and it wasn't just the men's side who had their fair share of upsets. Before we get to the women's side, Gurok, what were the upsets like on the ice as well?
Would you like me to do yesterday's and
And Fridays? That'll be a good idea.
okay, I got this. So on Friday, Vermont beat number 18 New Hampshire 3-2 in overtime.
Ooh, overtime thriller, love it.
Ferris State beat number 14 Minnesota State 2-0.
Ooh, shut them down.
UMass Lowell and Providence went to a shoot.
Wow, went to a shootout, and I saw the score. Yeah, Lowell, Massachusetts got the dub in the shootout.
Oh yeah, Omaha beat number 17 St. Cloud State 6-3. Wisconsin beat number 10 Michigan 5-4 in quite the thriller. And Minnesota Duluth beat number 5 ranked Denver 4-3. That was Friday.
Wow.
On Saturday, now here's the big thing. Number 12 ranked UMass Lowell beat number 7 Providence 1-0 in the dying seconds of that game.
Wow,
So
talking about a nail biter to the better end. Love it.
Oh yeah. Penn State beat number 9th ranked Ohio State 3-2 in OT. Number 2 ranked Michigan State and number 4 ranked Minnesota went to a shootout.
All right, who flinched first?
I don't know. It's not show. I'm on the NCAA score rank. It does not show who wins.
Okay, fair enough.
It doesn't show who wins the shootouts. So
Fair enough. That's understandable.
number 19th ranked Colorado College beats number 11 Arizona State 5-4. St. Lawrence beat number 20th ranked Clarkson 2-1.
Wow.
And Omaha beat number 17th ranked St. Cloud State 3-1. So
Nice.
quite a lot happened over there.
yeah.
Nice.
On the ice.
All right. Thank you
Let me-
very much. As
Hold on, Jacob. We also have some upsets on the women's side too.
Yeah, I was just about to say, let's get to the ladies' side on the courts.
Well, first and foremost, Friday, we had a showdown in Columbia.
I know. Yeah.
LSU
Might as well take this
and-
one, please.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Yeah. Safe to say, for us LSU fans, we're having a sense of deja vu, but with a different team. The Lady Gamecocks had a great fight with our Lady Tigers, but at the end got us in a knockout in the later rounds. In that fight, I think it was 67 to 50 something.
It was 66-56.
Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, and for us LSU fans, if you're having a sense of deja vu, you're not. It's not the only one, because this is just like what happened 10 years ago with us at Tennessee.
Mm.
And with Pat Summerall's Lady Vols.
Oh, look at that. An LSU team having a tough time with a Carolina team. That's crazy.
Must be a day that ends in Y.
Now, there was some upsets. First and foremost, yesterday Colorado defeated number 10 Kansas State 63-53. Arizona defeated number 16 West Virginia 77-62. So and believe it or not, there was some upsets today.
Oh, yep.
First and foremost, congratulations to Florida State. They defeated number 13 North Carolina 86-84.
Ooh, walked it off.
Yeah, and also Vanderbilt defeated number 19 Alabama 66-64.
Oof.
Yeah,
The Lady Commodores are living up, are stepping up with the men's side as well in the courts.
yeah. Also, Jacob, your Lady Tigers bounced back today. They defeated Texas A&M 64-51.
I figured as much. Kim Mooney is a good coach to know how to bounce back from a big loss, big top 10 loss.
Now,
yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, switching back to the men, they had some games today. Number 24, Memphis defeated UAB. Thanks for coming. 100-77.
Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah. Excuse me. Also, number 18, Wisconsin defeated Nebraska 83-55. And number 17, Illinois defeated Northwestern 83-74. So just overall though, just been that type of week, folks.
Most definitely.
Just been that type of week. We can expect a whole lot of shake up when the rankings come out for both the men and the women. So, but one thing is certain, Auburn is still going to be number one. And there's no doubt in my mind about that one. Auburn will still be number one.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, definitely. So safe to say, whatever happens, we're gonna be seeing.
Why do I hear elevator music? Sorry if you know, but I hear it.
I don't know.
I don't hear it.
Sorry. But yeah. But safe to say we got a lot of good stuff. We do have some news. We're gonna do some news.
Can I say something funny?
Go for it.
Thoughts with Josh Hart of the New York Knicks, considering Jalen Brunson is going to roast him extremely badly. Because most of the Knicks players, as it's well known, are either Eagles or Commanders fans. Josh Hart's a huge Commanders fan, and Brunson and I believe Cat are Eagles fans.
Oh, that's gonna be awkward.
So Josh Hart. Oh no, Jalen Brunson put on social. Oh, Josh Hart left the stadium before the fourth quarter.
Oh,
by the way, the Chiefs are in the red zone.
Here we
go.
Okay, hold on. Time out. Eddie got jokes.
Okay.
Shut up, Lobo. Get back to the new material in
Ladies and gentlemen, that videos or the Brandon sauce comes with, the Joe Showen action figure.
Damn,
Action figure.
Damn, son. Damn, son.
I never thought I would say this on this podcast, but Brandon's roasting on an open
fire. Got it.
All right, okay, that's enough roasting. That's the lifetime right there. But
we should get back to the new material and a new owner
we got
for
some
his
news to talk
Cowboys.
about.
Hey, boys. Hey, boys. For that joke, what St. Lobo gets drinks on the house for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
we're going to. I think we do have to bring up some NBA news, and
What's going on
I
with
hate to bring that
this Jimmy Butler situation.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about Jimmy Butler. Because what's going on with Jimmy Butler and the Heat is because the Heat are making some moves on getting rid of his ass.
Oh boy.
Steady, boys. Steady.
I got some news for you. This is from the Suns. Apparently, Joseph Nurkic.
I was getting to that.
Yeah, and
Sorry, touchdown, 7-0 Chiefs
Damn
already.
it!
There we
oh,
go.
that game's already
Fucking
moved.
hell, lads.
Now, he said he hasn't spoken with Coach Mike Budenholzer in 2 months, going as far as to saying the two don't have a relationship. Ouch. Nurkic, who started 23 games this season before being moved to the bench earlier this month, has not played since January the 7th. He said Budenholzer did not tell him he would sit out the January 9th game against Atlanta and Saturday's 119-109 win over the Wizards, marking the ninth consecutive game he has missed. We don't have a relationship, he said of Budenholzer, according to the Arizona Republic, so it's fine. For me, just be a pro and do the best I can. Work and stay ready for whatever might happen. But there's no chaos or bringing that to this team. They already have plenty of it. Wow, that's saying something.
Yeah,
Trying
indeed.
to be as professional as I can and work my ass off for something else. So basically, he's averaging 8.6 points a game and 9.2 rebounds a game. And he was replacing the starting lineup by Mason Plumlee when the Suns played against the 76ers on the 6th.
I
So it
mean,
was his
Plumlee
first.
ain't bad, but
Yeah, it was his first time coming off the bench since the 2016-2017 season when he was playing for the Nuggets and Nikolai Jokic became the
Yeah.
starting
Yes.
center.
Let's see. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's hard to understand why Nurkic said about Budenholzer moving him to the bench. As you know, I try to do whatever they want from me. I play my role or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's the NBA. So, is there a possibility in order for the Suns to get rid of a headache or two, probably trade him along with the draft picks that they just acquired from the Mavericks and make a package deal to send to Miami to get Jimmy Butler?
Hmm.
That's
Well,
I
number
don't,
one.
I don't know if that's
And
the route they're going.
That's the team everyone's been talking about with Jimmy Butler, hasn't it? It has been, the Suns.
mhm,
Because everyone says, the Suns are soft.
mm. And two, and this is to Mike Budenholzer. Do you want to have that much headache on your team if you get Jimmy Butler? You gotta make sure he gives the ball as much time as Kevin Durant on this team. So it's just a very serious head scratcher right there, folks.
By the way,
Um,
something funny about the NBA now, and if you look at the table right now,
Uh,
can I
sorry.
go, Cody?
You can.
Thank you. Is now you're actually seeing some teams, currently, get hit with. Like, you're actually seeing some teams face adversity at last. Like, think about the Cavaliers. I believe they've lost the last two,
mhm.
if I'm correct, on the, when it comes to, like, the thing. Like, some
Yeah,
teams
they lost their last three.
Yeah, they're finally coming into adversity, which we all expected, let's be
Mhm.
honest. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not chewing the Cavs out. They've had an amazing season, but we expected them to come into adversity. Celtics, there's still adversity there. Knicks, there's adversity. Like with the Eastern Conference, though, you think it's those three teams, and then it's the rest of the East.
Did you
Yeah.
talk about the Pacers and the Pacers game that happened once, the 1 and 2 games that happened?
Who cares about
Yeah,
Sorry,
the
no, excuse me. Who cares about the Pacers? They're only there to get swept in the conference final.
Unless they
okay.
beat
To be fair,
they
yes,
beat the Knicks again.
yeah. Here's the
Fuck
thing.
off! Fuck off!
Hold
We
on,
don't
hold on,
even count that. They beat
hold on.
they beat no. Hold on, let me go at Josh. They beat a fucking 25% Knicks team.
Play with what
Fuck
you
off.
have. Play
Fuck
with what you
off.
have.
Everyone
You know
knows.
this rule.
Everyone
You
knows.
know this rule as a
Yeah,
football
everyone
fan
knows though.
too.
Everyone
Play with
knows
what
though.
you
If the
have.
Knicks were fully healthy, we would have fucking beat them in 5 or swept them.
But you didn't.
Let's be
Is
real.
But you didn't.
is Hit Kid making an excuse for New
Oh.
You
York?
didn't. You didn't.
The only
And you
reason
know
the
I don't.
Pacers
I
got
have
there
no
was
horse.
because of the injuries.
Again, there's no. You play with what you have, and if
And
what
then they
you
got,
have
and
isn't
then,
enough,
and then they got, as I called, and I did fucking call it, swept by Boston. Boston got a bye to
Exactly.
the NFL final.
and they would have beaten y'all too,
We
even
want
if y'all weren't hurt.
We want Boston.
I remember the Pacers singing that. And I'm like, fucking hell, you barely beat you barely beat 75% injured Knicks team. Fucking idiotic. I was mad as hell that day.
Time out. It just dawned on me. Back in the NFL for a second.
Ooh.
Didn't the Commanders say they wanted Philadelphia?
No, but they did.
No,
but they
I
did
never
do that.
heard that.
I know they
I
said
never
we
heard that.
want Detroit. That I don't.
No,
They did say they wanted Detroit, and they won. So
Yeah,
you
but
can't
they
get them
didn't say
shit.
they didn't say that over Philly. No, the only video I saw of Commanders fans today was Commanders and Eagles fans before the game actually getting along together because they were just chanting something we all know within the 30 years of NFL now.
Hey,
Especially
Jacob.
recently.
Hey, I got it. I saw it. I'm gonna send it to Carter.
Ladies and gentlemen, is the only thing I saw Philadelphia and Commanders fans chanting was the following.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas sucks.
Yeah.
Which is fact.
Hey, Carter.
I got it. I'm getting it.
Thank you.
Welcome to being the top team in your division, and then everyone roots on your downfall like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Cowboys should know a thing or two about that, considering they were the best team in the '90s.
Damn,
And then
I'm hungry in hell. Hang on, boys. I'll be back.
All right.
and then they snorted too much crack.
And then they died to do a drug overdose.
Well, if they died to a drug overdose, they wouldn't have made it to the playoffs for like 20 years.
True.
Yeah, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Oh, by the way, it's just fresh, hot out the presses. Washington.
May I do the honors, please?
Go ahead, Jacob.
Washington, thank you for your magical season. Jay Daniels, you made yourself a hell of an effort on getting yourself Rookie of the Year, but unfortunately, there's something waiting for you outside.
Hey, Washington, you Uber outside? Damn, it's looking so championship weekend for them to finally get exposed. It ain't even really nothing Philly did. They literally just fumbled the game away. See, I would make a rookie joke here, but they still got their first round pick.
Oh.
Ow!
That's insane.
I mean, he's not wrong. They fumbled the ball 3 times.
By the way, Lobo, we're doing good. How are you doing, man? How are you doing, Lobo? Because I know you've been dealing with some stuff.
Mm.
The less I say about what's been going over there, the better.
Yeah, fair enough.
What do we think now? Like with the Commanders, where do you think you get the help now next season? Like with the draft and all that to build that team, which really overachieved this year.
Oh, they not only did they overachieve, but they also got house money with a first round pick as well.
No, my question is, where would you spend like in free agency and the
Hey,
draft?
lads,
Like,
life update.
I personally, as far as draft goes, I'd say get backup defense.
I think they're gonna go to defense, but I also think they might try and get another wide receiver weapon. Put something across from Terry McLaurin. Be really good if you could put another like elite receiver out of the draft next to Scurry Terry. Yikes!
Yeah, most definitely.
By the way, I will be hoping to invest in fantasy next season.
Now, let me go ahead and bring this up.
The Scary Terry is well fucking scary.
Yeah, let me go ahead and bring this up. First and foremost, yes, you all brought up. Chiefs have a 7-0 lead over the Bills right now in the AFC Championship game. So keep a close eye on that one. And we'll have whoever loses this game, we'll have their Ubers ready on Tuesday.
Yeah, most definitely.
And let me go ahead and run through some scores before we turn out the lights here in the barn. First and foremost, only one game in the NBA today.
It's the Thunder and the Trailblazers.
Yeah, right now the Thunder are pretty much having their way with Portland at the Motor Center. 54 to 36.
Are we surprised?
Yeah.
Speaking of
really.
the NBA, I'm looking over at this, and there's been something very weird as far as the starters is concerned for the All-Star game next week.
What is it?
I had it on right.
So this is on the Western side.
Oh yeah, the subs are on the west. I was about to say, if you say there were subs on the eastern side, I'm going to look at you.
Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. because what was it? The NBA didn't the NBA change the format of the All Star game this year to make it
Oh
like
yeah,
a
they
league
did.
tournament?
They did. But listen to the five here. Steph Curry of the Golden State, OKC's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Phoenix, Kevin Durant, LeBron James of the Lakers, and then Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Okay, there's a couple I want to argue.
Yeah.
There's a couple I want to argue. I'm not gonna. I know people could be like, "Oh, why Steph?" Considering the Warriors have been struggling. I'm sorry, it's in San Fran. You're always putting Steph.
It's,
Yeah.
it's funny. It's funny you mention that because people are complaining about Steph Curry being there instead of Anthony Edwards of Minnesota.
Okay.
Hold on. This is where I was gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen, and I really mean this because I saw it on First Take and I agreed with it. Kevin Durant should not have made the All-Star game.
Oh.
Ooh.
I really think that's where Anthony Edwards should have got it.
Mhm.
I'm not.
I'm not complaining.
Right. Oh, there's another one though. There's another one.
All right.
Victor Wembanyama.
That's
Yeah.
another guy that
Of the
got
Spurs.
I agree.
That's who should have made. That's who should have made it.
Also,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
7-3, by the way. The Bills just kicked a field goal. I hate to tell Buffalo this. You are not winning the AFC Championship off field goals.
You have to do a better job. Yeah, you definitely got to do a better job.
On the East side though, I'm absolutely delighted. Both Carl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson making first team All Star. And by the way, I need to mention this.
Hold on.
I
Did
need to
someone complain about KD being on the All-Star team?
I did. I think it should have been. I think it should have been Wembanyama of the Spurs.
I agree with you, actually.
Thank you. But no, what I was going to
Holy
say.
shit, Jamal agreeing with somebody? It's gonna fucking snow.
Yeah, no, I think it should have been Wembanyama. Considering where the Spurs are, well ahead of schedule with him. I think I think it's a fair argument. No, I need to say this. My God, do we look really great for that Carl Anthony Towns trade, considering where Minnesota are right now.
Wait.
Also,
the
argument for Anthony Edwards over Steph Curry.
No, you can't do that because it's in San Fran.
I'm agreeing with the sense that why would you argue Anthony over Steph? That's not really.
Yeah. No, but Wemby, it should have been Wemby over KD. That's one I would argue today. I think.
Please give him a fucking ring, San Antonio. Please give him a fucking ring. I will never forgive you if he don't win a ring.
I think on the Eastern side, I think they got the roster right.
Yeah, with Giannis, Tatum, Big Cat, Donovan Mitchell, and Jalen Brunson. Yeah.
Yeah, like, is anyone arguing snubs though? I don't think there's a single snub to be argued.
Not that I would.
Gorak, you had something. It looked like you were going to say something then. Do you argue with the Eastern Conference lineup for the All Star?
I haven't seen the lineup actually.
Well,
the lineup for the Eastern Conference, Gorak, it's Knicks' own Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell's of the Cavaliers, Big Cat also with the Knicks, Jason Tatum of Boston, Giannis Antetokounmpo with Milwaukee.
That's the starters from the East.
No complaints there. No, I don't have any complaints over that.
The rest is SGA from the Thunder, the Curry from the Warriors, LeBron from the Lakers, Kevin Durant from the Suns, and Nikola Jokic of the Nuggets.
Durant's the iffy one. It should have been Wembanyama of the Spurs.
Oh my God, Wembanyama and fucking Jokic on the same team is fucking ridiculous.
You know, I think it probably might be a possibility that.
by the way, Carter.
Yeah.
It's Nikola, not Nikolai. Nikola Jokic.
Nikola. Yeah, there's a video of a Serbian
we got in
journalist actually
Blue chart.
Chiefs punt returner.
Oh boy.
Oofers.
He's up. He's
that's not good.
He's limping off the sideline.
He's getting off field under his own steam though. That's That's a positive, if you can even call it that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
On the ice. Utah Hockey Club and the Senators, they're tied at one apiece. Utah, by the way, they're gonna have to still be hunting for their name because they tried to trademark Yeti, and I think they also tried to outlaw Vernon, but I mean not outlaw, trademark.
Yeah,
Vernon.
they tried trademarking every team name, and they've struck out.
Yeah, it's been
So
rejected. They rejected them all. Even the Blizzard, they rejected them all. So I guess Utah's got to go back to the drawing board. Or they could go one more year ago as the Utah Hockey Club until they find something.
and Eddie,
I,
the Club World Cup could be a colossal shit show, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Actually, that's something I want to. Actually, I do want to talk soccer today. I just realised I want to talk football. I want to talk UK soccer.
Oh yeah.
I actually get to talk it with a bit of joy. United beat Fulham away today. Hooray!
Of
Oh,
course.
boy.
But there is a fan base I need to talk
we,
about.
well, we only beat them 1-0, but 3 points are 3 points.
No, that's what I mean. No, there is a fan base we need to talk about.
Oh boy.
There is a fan base we need to talk about.
Oh
dear.
no.
It's
Here we
too
go.
bad Aguero ain't here because I could roast Chelsea for days, considering how they fucking let City off the hook, and they really did. But no. Chelsea ain't it. Chelsea ain't it. Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh,
Your
yes.
everything. You lot need help.
Spurs have fucked it.
They are 16th in the table, I do believe now.
They have
Yeah,
fucked it.
They are in free fall. They are the New York Giants of the Premier League right now.
Yikes.
No, actually, I need to correct myself. I can't call them the New York Giants. The Giants have actually won things. Who are the NFL teams that haven't won a Super Bowl?
Let's see.
Cowboys, Lions.
No, Cowboys won the Super
No,
Bowl
Ca-
before.
Oh. Sorry, Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in recent memory. That's why I got confused. Lions, fucking Browns.
I've got it. Sorry. No, sorry, I've got it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Arizona Cardinals of the Premier League.
That's brutal. That's well brutal.
Well, to be fair, the Cardinals, they did win an NFL championship. It's been decades.
The reason why I say the Arizona Cardinals of the NFL of the Premier League is because Spurs will have moments when they'll come up close to being runners up, just like the Cardinals have been in Super Bowls previously. So that's a more than fitting comparison. But
Edge is fucking on this.
He's sacked tomorrow. He has to be sacked tomorrow.
The only thing that is keeping him.
You lose to Leicester City, who have been on a 6-game losing streak. He is sacked tomorrow.
So
He
basically,
has to be sacked.
hold on, time out. So basically, this.
I was waiting for him for the perfect time for that. The only thing that is really keeping him from the unemployment.
What manager was that chant for?
Sacked in the morning. The only thing that's keeping him employed at this point is the fact that he's leading Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, and even then, I don't think
they're not winning that game. I will be shocked.
No, they're not.
If they win that game,
they couldn't even beat non-league side Tamworth in 90 minutes.
Yep.
It took them over 90 minutes to even beat a team that is not even. That's probably never gonna see Premier League football in any time in their history.
Hey lads,
that's pathetic.
Or Hit Kid specifically. Hey Hit Kid, did you ever make that NFL bet at your bookies about the Cowboys missing the playoffs?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I missed out.
Well,
I'll definitely do it next season as well.
I got another proposed bet for you for your bookies. I bet a $5 that says Tottenham get relegated.
It will be hilarious. It will be spending all that money to make the new stadium and then get relegated to Championship. Weaving.
That would
Christian
be
imagine
the
it.
Telford
funniest shit
got
ever.
hurt.
Benford, one of the best cornerbacks of the Bills, he's hurt and probably out the game.
I'm
Oh
asking
dear.
him to go have a bet at his bookie. That's what I meant. Pay attention.
Hey, no need
Let me go ahead and get through get back to hockey. First and foremost, I already spoke about the hockey club and the Senators. Going on in the second period, Jets are leading the Flames 1-0. We already have a final earlier this afternoon. Avalanche defeated the Rangers 5-4. Boy, if the Rangers don't do something quickly, they're gonna be gone. They're gonna become the Eastern Conference's dumpster fire if they don't do something soon. Coming up later on this evening, Factor Ben Puck is about to drop in a few minutes between the Wild and the Blackhawks over at the United Center. And the last game of the evening is going to be at the T-Mobile Arena between the Panthers and the Golden Knights. So, very interesting.
By the way, this is going to be a heartbreaker. The Bills just recovered a fumble, and it's about to be overturned because offside.
Oh.
There it is. Offside. Kansas City get the first down, and Bills just shot themselves in the foot.
Now then, I hate to bring this show to a
melancholy close.
No, Carter. Can we keep going for 20 more minutes? Technically, I need it to be like I need to finish on like a half hour as a doctor. So we need to keep it going. You know, like it's like practice laws at surgery. So we need to So pretty much we need to show a bit of sympathy here.
Why is he gonna keep on talking soccer?
No, not to keep on talking soccer. No, we need to make sure that our patient has let everything out.
You're just enjoying this roast.
He can't. Carter, the patient cannot be allowed to leave the therapy session early. You know this. It's part of the contract quota.
Wow, they didn't give us the blooming sauce.
So to Mr. Gueves, do you want to let out any more frustrations?
Okie
This is great. This is great. Yeah, I think Brandon, you want to let out some frustrations there, buddy, or is he?
I think he's muted.
I think
No,
he's
not muted. He's not
I'm
paying
good.
attention.
It's just, I'm just waiting for the other bandwagoners to start.
He's just waiting for the bandwagoners to start bitching and moaning, because then he can go off. And it'll be even funnier.
You know what? Even though Call Wise is banned and all that, there is something else I've got to say.
Yeah.
Has Walter done himself in yet?
Well,
you know why that's a low blow, Jacob.
Yeah. I know.
Pass my regards on to that man and tell him that Saquon Barkley crip walking on you to the Super Bowl.
I know. He depends. Yeah, I know.
I forgot what I was trying to say.
No, there's the break the Bills needed. There's a fumble recovery.
Okay.
Now,
alrighty then.
Now, what I was trying to say, now I know what I was trying to say, was that maybe that's that one. I hate to bring it up to the melancholy close, because 5 years ago today.
Here we go.
Yeah, I knew this was coming, but 5 years ago today,
go ahead.
We lost a legend. We lost a legend in a horrible accident.
Horrible accident. It was a helicopter crash.
A horrible accident. That could have been avoided.
Putting it mildly, dude.
That could have been avoided.
Oh, that's right. This is today. I forgot.
I could, like, legit 5 years ago today when it happened. It's really been 5 years already.
Yeah.
When I read it, I was downstairs with my mum, and we were reading it. I read it, and I just said to my mum, TMC just reported Kobe Bryant's dead. And I originally thought, no, that can't be right.
But it was true.
I think that was, the reaction, of probably a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was the first one who posted in the Sports VC.
It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was I think the first the
The first major death of
first chance.
2020.
That was the first instance where I thought this is not going to be a good year.
Mhm.
Well,
Hell
considering
no.
it was
Yeah.
2020, Gorak, yeah, you can probably tell why.
Yeah, we don't need to go down that rabbit hole, but
No.
And
I
the
think that
craziest part
obviously,
was it was like before the 2020 Royal
I'm off,
Rumble
y'all.
pay-per-view.
I'll speak to y'all later.
all right, thanks for joining us here,
See
kid.
ya.
See ya, Doc.
But I
See
just
ya.
want to point. Yeah, let me just go ahead and just point this out that it was tragic of what happened.
Yeah.
It really was 5 years ago. But hey, Kobe's legacy lives on. Now it wasn't just Kobe that died; his
His
daughter
daughter.
and some of the
Brother.
members of the basketball team that was on that helicopter.
Yeah.
So and sadly, however, like we said, hey, his legacy lives on.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, his legacy not only in basketball but in women's sports as well, because he was such an advocate supporter for women's basketball.
yeah,
To,
absolutely. Well,
like I,
hold
I
on,
still
Jacob.
remember the interview he had. I still remember the interview he had. I can't remember who it was, but when they said, "Wait, aren't you upset you didn't have any boys?" Like, no, I'm proud of having daughters.
Yeah, I think that was either Jay Leno or Jimmy Kimmel. Uh, yeah,
I'm,
when he made that comment. But hey, like we said, his legacy lives
Jay
on.
Leno would never say something so stupid. It was probably Jimmy Kimmel.
Probably so. But hey, like we said, his legacy lives on. Kobe Bryant, like we said, during this time, but he was the most dominant basketball player we've ever seen.
Oh
Five
yeah.
five rings, three-peated with the three, all of them with the Lakers, multiple time All-Star MVP.
hmm
The man,
Now, if like I said, I would put Kobe
And
right
what
up there
these
near
people don't know is
Jordan.
that Kobe won a dunk contest in '97.
Yeah,
mhm.
I would say I would put him. I would put Kobe right up there with Michael Jordan as
The
GOAT.
only thing that kept him away from being with Jordan, that tied up with Jordan, is rings. It was just one
Yeah.
short.
But that's all there is to it. But like we said, so today was 5 years since he was killed.
Taken from us too soon.
Yeah.
And
So, but anyway, so I'm pretty sure all his fans they still mourn him to this day. So do we. But hey, like we said, he
hey,
was a
that's why
dominant
that's
basketball
why we
player.
have at the bar, we have a little mini plaque of his retired numbers there, and we always give it a little love tap to say "Mama forever." We always give him some
hmm
respect. We always pay our respects to the Mama man.
Absolutely. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule joining us here this evening. This is our last happy hour
For now,
until March Madness.
that's right. We are going to be taking a break from happy hours on Sundays because
Wait, boys, there's something I got to do.
yeah, go ahead.
Phil fills fills up a shot glass, pours it on the floor, and smashes the glass for Kobe. Sorry about the glass, boys, the, but that but that's part of the Irish tradition when you're drinking to somebody's memory.
Here's a broom. Make sure you clean
Bro,
that
Hey,
up. We don't want any
well,
we don't want any
Yeah.
cuts,
bro,
please.
guy, you might want to get a sweeper.
Okay.
Here,
while
give us
while
here, take it.
while this is a sad time because of the 5-year anniversary of Kobe's passing, but there's another thing that happened which I think we should shed a little light on and say congratulations to one Vince.
All right. Well, I already know what it is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I just
right.
saw it.
Yeah. He had his
And
jersey retired by the Nets.
Yeah,
yes, he did.
yeah.
The man that-
Along with the other people that made that's what it is, like Buck Williams, like
Yeah.
Jason Kidd, like
Yeah.
Dr. J himself.
The dunk master himself, Julius Irvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vince
So,
Carter, the man that gravity forgot.
yeah. So
He
major
started
kudos to
that
him.
Indeed.
Now,
Vince.
as I
Yeah,
was
as we were saying, happy hour is going to be on hiatus until just before March, because as stated, this is the last Sunday of January, which means, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into February, which means, can you guys hear it?
is started for the madness.
Can you hear it?
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Started. It's been going that way since
No,
December. We have seen way
Just-
more than our fair share of
but just
upsets.
wait for
No.
just wait
It's
for the
getting louder.
championship
I can
weekend.
hear the madness getting louder. The Macho
Anyway.
Man's getting hyper. Ooh,
Oh.
brother.
Ooh, okay, Jacob Savage. You just stay over there.
Okay, let's
Now,
not go.
as I was saying, if you like what you see, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please give me a second because there we go. Hit the bell so that you will know whenever we stream. I like to thank Jamal. Like to thank Dr. Hit Kid, who's pretty much made Brandon's room his office.
Nice.
Yeah. Want to thank, like I said, Jamal, Hit Kid, Gurrick, Cody, as well as the folks that are doing the comments on our live chat. We thank you as well.
Most definitely.
Especially Eddie giving us the idea. Let's do Brandon O's. That's gonna be very interesting.
Don't.
But it's also a good idea of probably making us have a video commercial for the VW Sports podcast.
Carter,
Yeah.
The Brandon O's joke was made by someone that's not even in here.
Yeah, that's Deshaun Walton. He's been doing that for almost a year now, and it's been driving Brandon insane.
Yeah, I just want to put it this way. Get ready for Brandon Mania. It's running wild.
But yeah.
Go ahead, take us home, Jacob.
With pleasure. Safe to say, this the last edition of Happy Hour has been a very eventful happy hour, to say the least. And trust me when I say this, we will be back. We'll be happy hours. Like I said, it's going to be on hiatus till Selection Sunday for the madness of the merch. And trust me when I say this. When we do that happy hour, you think a lot of things are going to be changing because after tonight we will have our two finalists for the Super Bowl. We already have our first half ready to go, and that is, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations to them on making it to NOLA. We will find out after tonight who is going to face them in the big dance to fight for the right to host the Lombardi Trophy in NOLA. And trust me when
Isn't there like another FanDuel Destiny of Greatness?
Well, actually, yes, but this time instead of Gronk, it's going to be the man.
It's going to be called the
Good shit,
Patriots.
Lobo.
It's going to be called the Mannings.
Yeah. But yeah, trust me when I say this. After tonight, on Tuesday, we will find out who will take the second to last Uber, and who will be staying on the train and going to NOLA for the big dance of Super Bowl 59. Okay, and that's not all. Of course, as we said, the madness is coming. The train, and our trust me when I say this, we will have a supersized train ready to go for the 68 teams who will fight for the right to hoist the national championship in San Antonio. And of course, the NBA is about to get set up for their All-Star game, and the NHL is about to kick off their Four Nations face-off. And trust me when I say this, we are just about to get started for the second half of those seasons. And when they do, all hands on deck, boys.
By the way, Jacob, I'm kind of salty that nobody from the Caps got selected for the Four Nations.
It's understandable, but you have to remember that most of the players aren't a part of those nations that were selected, unfortunately, which sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, but like I said, and of course,
Oh God, what was that? Can I still cheer for the media?
I already reacted to
Get the
that
fuck
joke.
out of here. But nonetheless, we will be. But even though Happy Hour is going to be shutting down till March, that doesn't mean our podcast will not be shutting down, because this sports world won't stop, and neither will we. We will be back on Tuesdays from the 1:59, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on our YouTube channel. And if you want to enjoy this stuff, then please, by all means, subscribe to the VW Sports Podcast channel. And if you liked what you saw with it, Happy Hour number 7, then by all means, like this video, and share it across all social media platforms, that being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't touch Instagram or TikTok because, one, Instagram is too toxic even for us, and TikTok is, I don't even know what's going on with TikTok.
TikTok is still here, thankfully.
Yes, but
But we don't know for how long anyway.
70.
We're not talking about it.
We're not talking about it. And also,
Yeah,
if you want to know
please.
when we go live, like I said, every Tuesday, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on our YouTube channel, then by all means, hit the bell, and you'll be notified. Thank you. You'll be notified when we go live. But until then, we need to go. We need to go get ourselves ready to see who's going to NOLA to party.
Lobo, you want a TikTok podcast?
Hell no. Hell no. I ain't
What's
doing
wrong
that.
with you?
Lobo,
But all right, wrap it
Lobo,
up.
I love
Right.
you like a brother,
We
but
need
go to
see
hell.
Who's dancing in the Lombardi with?
Let's
Who's dancing
go.
in NOLA with Billy? Until then, and all. And all
Wait,
the-
wait, there's
and
one
then
more
it goes
golden
on.
rule. Don't get eliminated.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. But until then, for my boys, Dr. Hit Kid, Jamal, and our boy Gurak, for our bouncer Zach, for our Hoosier man Cody, for our executive producer Jose, and our barkeep Brandon and Carter, and this has been JB. We are signing off. We will see you guys in March for our next edition of Happy Hour. But until then, we will see you guys on Tuesday for episode 159 of the VWU Sports Podcast. Until then, y'all stay safe and y'all have yourselves a good night, everybody.
Say what?